I'm usually way worse than this. I usually never talk a lot or tell you stupid stories. I always do. This next song is called John's Field. Last year, I turned 37, and I have been a serial monogamist my whole life, and well, since I was 20 anyway, and that's my whole life. So, because then I was thinking recently too that like the first 17 years of our lives, like we're pretty much just completely taken care of. Most people. I know there are some people that have like really fucked up lives, and that sucks. But most people, like you live in, even if your parents suck, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a roof over your head, you're fed, like, you know what I mean? You go to school, you get picked up by the bus or whatever, and then you just go, and then it's just like at 18 or I was 17, and then so by the time you're 27, right? You've only been doing it on your own for 10 years. That's not even as long as you already were taking care of life. That's like half the amount of time. It's no wonder I'm still working on it. So anyway, now that I'm 37, I figure I'm just about the age. Now I've lived the same amount of time without my mom and dad being home when I got home from school, usually, as I've been on the planet without, So anyway, that made me feel a little better about being as screwed up as I am. Well, my therapist told me that, which made me feel better. So I paid her $150 to tell me that I'd been on the planet for 2 halves of my life. Anyway, you see, I actually have 2 therapists now because one of the therapists that I see I actually want to sleep with. So, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And she doesn't know, and I can't even talk when I get in there. I get nervous just thinking about her actually right now. I'm actually afraid that she's going to hear about the fact that I'm talking about the fact that I want to sleep with her, and then she's not going to see me anymore, so don't tell anybody. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of law or something.
Yeah, it is.
It is, it's a law, I know. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Anyways, I need to get another therapist so I can talk about the one I want to sleep with. Anyway, they're like 2 doors down from each other, so I'm sure they're getting coffee being like, how about that fucked up folk singer? Whatever, it's fine, everything's gonna be fine. It's only been 20 years. So before I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches made for me. Anyway, so I got a girlfriend when I was 20, and then I just kept having one. And last year I had a breakup, and I decided to not have sex for a year. That didn't work. I lasted 6 months, which was awesome. And I have not entered into another full-time relationship, which is also awesome. But it took about 3 months to learn how to go to sleep without planning exit strategies. For fear of being killed and pillaged.
Oh my God.
Just being like, even with the ADT security system, I'm like, they're going to take the fucking AC out of the window and climb in, and I'm going to be so asleep, and I'm not going to hear it. I'm going to die! I'm going to die! My therapist always goes, and then what happens? Well, then I'm just dead. And then what? How does that feel? I don't really know. I guess everybody would be okay. Anyway, so one night while I was planning exit strategies, instead of continuing to plan them, I got up and grabbed the guitar, which is what I'm doing more and more now, and I wrote this song. So this is the first complete song I wrote on my own. This is called John's Field. As a single person alive in the universe without someone making me sandwiches.